Good morning guys, I hope you're keeping well. I hope you can see me alright, and I'm going to try and set up the camera best I can for the actual class, but it's quite difficult to get me in frame for all of the exercises, so I'm going to do my best. Got a full body session for you today in that typical class structure. It being full body, we're going to be looking to pair the upper and lower body together, getting the most out of each exercise we can. So it'll be quads and shoulders, hamstrings and back, and glutes and chest. And the other muscle groups like biceps, triceps, abs, etc. will assist with those movements. But the general aim of a full body workout is to get you moving, to burn some calories, improve our muscular endurance, things along those lines, rather than trying to focus on growing individual muscle groups. So I'll run through the exercises in a second, a quick demonstration, and then we'll get stuck straight into it. It's going to be done with a timer, so once I start there will be no stopping. Again, same as last week, I trained legs yesterday. My legs are very sore today. Luckily there's only one squat movement in here. I'm going to have to look at my own training and make sure that it doesn't clash with the filming these videos, but if I can do this today with sore legs, then you guys could definitely do this. So I really hope you enjoy this, guys. You should only need I'm using a kettlebell for the exercises. If you've got one, great. If you've got a dumbbell, use that. If you need to weight it in another way, then fine. Okay guys, let's get going. So we should all be familiar with thrusters by now. I'm going to make sure I don't smash my light. We're going to go single arm thrusters. So kettlebell at the shoulder, down into that squat, using our force generated from the squat to press the kettlebell overhead. Okay, and we're going to be doing 3 each side and then switching arms. To make sure, well, it would be very inconvenient to be pressing, switching over in between each rep. So we're not going to be looking for as much explosiveness and as much speed in this movement, as we are going to make it a little bit more focused on trying to feel a contraction in our quads compared to last week where it was all about speed and power. So we're going to be doing a single arm RDL. So we're going to have the kettlebell closer to the midline of the body, as we want it to favour both hamstrings, down into that RDL position, pushing our bum back, initiating the movement by pushing our hips back, feeling a stretch in the hamstrings, down to the floor, chest nice and tall, and then performing a single arm row. Again, switching sides after 3 reps, back up, squeezing the glutes, and then down into that RDL, tension in the hamstrings, and then rowing. And there'll be constant tension on the hamstrings throughout this. Okay, and lastly, hopefully I'm in frame, we're going to be doing a glute bridge, a hip thrust. So up into that contracting position, squeezing the glutes, tucking the chin, three reps here, and then 3 reps on a single arm floor press. Really try to feel a contraction in your chest. And then it will be 3 reps again on the hip thrust before switching side to another 3 reps on the floor press. So 45 seconds each exercise, as I really want to give us enough time to get a few reps under our belt for each exercise rather than chopping and changing all the time. 15 seconds rest, 5 total rounds. Okay guys, so away we go. 10 seconds to get into position. Kettlebell at the shoulder, feet shoulder width apart. 3. So sides. Less explosive than last week. Making sure that I'm really controlling that descent with my quads. Okay. So 15 seconds rest. There will be kind of a different amount of reps per set, but it will balance itself out over the whole session. So RDL into the row. Away we go. So bum back, tension in the hamstrings, chest up nice and tall. And switching sides. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings, nice and slow. Misgrooved a little bit there. I'll make sure we do it this time. So bum back, tension in the hamstrings the whole time. And finish, okay. So down onto the floor, into our hip thrust. Okay, I hope you guys can see me alright on the camera. Okay. So I'm tucking my chin to make sure I get a better contraction. And I'm driving my hips up towards the ceiling and holding that squeeze at the top. Now into my press. And down. Back to the hip thrust. Okay, so I went a little bit quick on that last set, so we'll start with the left hand side on the next set. So thrusters, get a bit at the shoulder, feet shoulder width apart. Three. 45 seconds goes quite quick, especially when we're doing single arm work. Down. Make sure we're catching that press nice and slowly, not just letting it smash into our shoulder. So, very minimal rest periods in this, so nice high intensity into our RDL with our row. So weight through the heels, bum back, stretching the hamstrings and run. Now we're coming back up, squeezing the glutes. Tension in the hamstrings. As I get further towards the bottom of that row, I can feel more tension in my hamstrings again. So back down to the bottom, squeeze the glutes. Hamstrings, hamstrings. Tension. Squeeze the glutes. Good. So we're starting with our left side this time. So into the hip thrust. And as long as we maintain a consistent tempo, we should end up with the same thing this time, but opposite sides. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the chin. 2, and
and 3. So into our floor press on our left side. Squeezing the chest. 3. Keep getting my hand caught in the kettlebell. Don't do that if you can avoid it. 3. And 1 rep this side. Same as the last time. Good.
Okay, so 2 rounds down, 3 to go. So back into position and away we go, guys. Come on. 3. Good. My legs feel surprisingly looser actually since starting this, which is good. I thought this was going to be agony. Okay guys, so with that minimal rest, heart rate should be getting quite high now. That 15 seconds goes very quick. So RDL, good, nice and slow, feel that contraction. And squeeze the glutes, good.
What we do here is go back.
Okay. So starting with our right side first on the floor press. This is really a lot about internal feel of the hip thrust. So really thinking about squeezing our glutes at the top. And 3. Okay. Floor press. Really think about contracting the chest, nice and controlled. Good. Okay, what's good about actually hitting the same number of reps each time shows that we're using a consistent tempo. Shows that we're executing the movement under pretty much the same conditions each set, which is what we're looking for. Dumbbell, if you've got it, might feel a little bit more stable for this. Kettlebell wobbles around quite a bit, but you've just got to make sure you keep it under control. As long as it's safe. Okay. Getting tough now, I can see we're about halfway there. Shouldn't have worn jogging bottoms, that was a mistake. Okay, RDL, hamstrings, we should know this by now, into that row. Chest nice and tall. driving the elbow back. And down into the bottom position, squeeze the glutes. Link hamstrings and row. Good. Elbow back. Squeeze the glutes, good. It's up to you what you do with this other hand. You can use it to balance. You can lightly place it on your knee, as long as you're not supporting your weight. Whatever feels more comfortable. Whew. Okay guys. Hip thrust and floor press. So we're now starting on the left side. Squeeze the glutes, really push through the heels, and floor press. Again, same with this other hand, we can palpate the chest if we want to, which means to touch the chest to feel greater contraction, or you can have it to the side of you for balance. Okay guys, quick drink. Make sure we stay nice and hydrated. Okay, stay up to speed, come on. Thrusters. One more. Okay. Get in there guys, round 4. RDL. Okay guys, starting on the right hand side this time. I'm probably going to get that wrong at some point and get confused. I'm bound to. So, hip thrusts. Where we go. Really squeezing the glutes at the top. Good, come on guys, keep going. So, floor press. And again, the dumbbell is probably going to be more comfortable for the floor press. Whew. Okay, last round guys. I've really got sweat on now. I'm sure some of you guys have too.
Come on, last round. Let's get all 3 reps. Good. Okay. RDLs.
What we do here is go back.
Right, hip thrusts. Okay, last one guys, we're going to make sure that we finish the 3 reps on both sides. Drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes. Okay, last set. Come on. 2. And squeeze. 3. We're going to get all 3 reps, regardless of the timer. And 3.
Okay guys, I don't know if the camera you can really see on the camera, but I'm very sweaty, very tired, so for me that class was a nice 20-minute. Like I said, the aim of these classes is to get the heart rate up, burn calories, improve our muscular endurance. I certainly achieved that, so I hope you guys did too. Yeah, and like I've said before guys, this kind of training is nothing that I do in my own training. And it's been a nice change for me. I'm enjoying it, and hopefully you guys are too. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.